Hi everyone, it's Deborah, and thank you for watching. Today we will be practicing a full sun salutation, Surya, Namaskara A, and flowing into an extended side angle pose, Utthita, Parsvokonasana, and then finishing off with a tree pose, Vrksasana. Any modifications that you need, feel free. You will be operating facing this way, but I will face this way and alternate another facing that way so that you can see my cues in both directions. We will begin at the top of the mat with our feet hip width apart, toes pointing forward and our hands to our sides. Inhale as we reach up into the sky with our hands in prayer pose, Anjali Mudra, really feeling the lengthening in our torso. From this inhale, we're going to exhale as we bring our hands down to our sides and fold forward from our hips, leading with our chest, maintaining a straight and neutral back. Fold all the way into the forward fold, Uttanasana pose. Hands resting on the floor. Exhale with hands on the mat. Inhale while keeping hands on either on the mat or on your shins for a halfway lift, arching your back very slightly. Exhale, and we will be bringing our hands down to the mat as we exhale and step backwards into extended four-limb pose, Utthita Chaturanga. And then we will exhale as we bring our bodies down into Chaturanga Tadasana, the four limbs pose, making sure that you have your elbows up against your body, close to your body. And then we will inhale as we flip our toes and bring ourselves into the upward dog position, making sure that our legs and our thighs don't touch the mat, just the feet. From here, we will exhale as we flip our toes back under and bring our hips back into the downward facing dog position. From here, we will breathe 3 deep breaths that are audible in the Ujjayi breath. Now inhale to step forward, step the feet in between the hands as close as possible, and we will be halfway lift with a straight back, hands on the floor or on your shins but no weight, making sure your back is straight. Exhale and fold forward completely into the forward fold, Uttanasana, either hands on the mat or off the mat, feeling the extra stretch in your hamstrings. Inhale and reach your arms out to your sides with your palms facing forward, lifting up through your torso and your feet. From here, we'll press our palms together overhead in another Anjali Mudra prayer pose. And then exhale as you bring your hands back down over your heart, and bringing your hands all the way to your side to Samasthiti. From this Samasthiti standing position, gently bring your legs into a high lunge. So still facing the front of the mat. You'll be basically stepping your right foot to the back, making sure that it's parallel to the back of the mat, and that the front foot is far enough that you have about 3 to 4 feet of space in between your legs. And for the lunge position here, exhale as you root down the back foot, making sure that the back edge is more gripped to the floor instead of being up. Inhale as you align your foot and your knee and ankle stacked above your foot in the front, making sure that your knee is basically above your second toe, but not going past it. Inhale as you straighten your back leg and lift your inner thigh to feel an activation in the back leg. Exhale as you reach your torso over your front leg, and either take your front hand and place it on the floor with the fingers pointing forward right next to your ankle, or if your range isn't far enough, you're able to fold your hand and place it over your knee at a 90-degree angle. Then we will inhale as we lift our right arm above our head and over our ear, and with fingers pointing out towards the front, making sure to elongate from the back foot all the way to the fingers pointing outwards. And hold this position for one full deep breath. And then we'll unwind it and bring ourselves into a star pose. And we're going to switch our feet around and move ourselves to the other side. So we'll make sure that the opposite leg and foot is now parallel to the back, the new back of the mat, and the front leg is now, the toes are pointing forward. Once again, we will be straightening out all of our blocks, making sure that our knee is above the ankle and stacked above the foot. The knee is in front of the second toe. From here, we will exhale, moving forward, leaning our hand on our leg or onto the floor if your range goes that far, and then inhale as you bring your other side arm to the front with fingers pointing forward, maintaining as much length as possible. And then we will hold this position for one full deep breath. Really feeling the stretch in the torso that is activated this time. From here, we will unwind our hands once again and bring ourselves back into a mountain pose, the Tadasana, with our hands pointing forward. From this position here, we will inhale as we focus our weight on our stability leg and shift our weight so that we can rotate our working leg's knee into an external rotation. And then from this position, as we inhale, you can either rest in the beginner position for the tree pose, the intermediate, or the advanced, making sure it's above the knee, never pressed on the knee. From here, you're able to place your hands into a prayer position or grow some branches. And we will hold this position for a breath or two. It's okay if you're swaying in the wind. And then from here, we will let go and shake it out and begin on the other side. From another Tadasana pose, we will inhale as we make sure to ground into the other side of the stability leg, making sure that all four sides of the foot are gripping the mat for extra stability. And then from here, we will exhale as we rotate the other side's working knee into our external rotation, and inhale as we either place our working foot into the beginner pose, the intermediate pose, or the advanced pose. This side, I'm not able to do the advanced pose as well. So I'm going to be doing a little kickstand of the easy pose. From here, you're able to press your hands together into an Anjali Mudra or grow some branches for a more advanced position. It's okay if you sway in the wind in any of the positions, making sure that you focus on your breath. Take a deep breath at this pose here. And then release it all once again and shake it out, making sure that you loosen up any of the muscles that have gotten tight while doing that pose. From here, we will inhale and bring ourselves into a Tadasana once again. Exhale as we bring our hands to heart center for our last Anjali Mudra. Take a deep breath here, expressing gratitude for this wonderful practice. May these asanas help you to have a great day. Namaste.